going on, beautiful people? If you are new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you are notified every time I upload a brand new video. Well, a lot of you guys asked, so I am coming here to answer. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind that I am very new to keto, okay? I do not have all the tips and tricks and everything like that down, but I am going to be showing you guys a very basic, beginner-friendly, keto-friendly meal plan for an entire week. Now, for those of you that do not like to eat the same things over and over again, this might not be informative or interesting to you guys, because I do not mind eating the same things over and over again. And the reason why that is because I don't want to have to worry about going and buying multiple different ingredients for multiple different recipes. I just like to keep it simple, okay? Keep it simple, stupid. I like to go by the KISS method. So I'm going to pretty much be eating the same thing for an entire 7 days. Now, next week, I will change it up, all right? For those of you that do not know what keto is basically low carb, high fat. You definitely want to stay under 20 grams of carbs with moderate protein and high fat. So basically, it's 5% carbs, 75% fat, and like 20% protein. So you definitely want to go by that, but everybody's macros are going to be different. So I'm going to put a couple of links down in the description box for those of you that are interested in keeping track of your macros, to make sure that you are getting the adequate amount of fat, and also to make sure you're not eating too much protein. You know, a lot of people do have issues with eating too much protein and not enough fat, and that's one of the reasons why they aren't losing as much, and that was one of my main problems. But going into this next 30 days, I am definitely going to be doing my due diligence by making sure that I am literally tracking everything. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be eating. Then I'll come back and tell you guys about my plan for the next 30 days. You guys, for breakfast, I'm going to keep it very simple. I'm going to be having 4 slices of this bacon right here, 2 of these large eggs, and I'm going to cook it in some pure Irish Kerrygold butter. From my research, I found that this is the best butter to use for keto. You definitely don't want to use any of that margarine or any of that other type of butter. This is milk from grass-fed cows, okay? Pure butter. So you definitely want to try to get you some Kerrygold. There are other brands out there, but this is the one that everybody rants and raves about. So very simple breakfast. Like I said, this is a beginner meal plan. So 4 slices of the bacon, 2 of these eggs cooked in some of the Kerrygold butter. Sometimes I do like to hard boil the eggs with a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's it for breakfast. This is lunch. Again, very simple. All I'm gonna have is one of these 70-calorie pouches of the Star-Kissed Chunk Light Tuna in water. I prefer the one in water. They do have different flavors, but this is the one that I prefer. You can also use chicken if you're not a fish person. Just make sure that you weigh it, about 4 ounces of the chicken breast. I'm also going to put 1 egg in it, 1 large egg, and of course my Kraft mayo. Now, the thing I love about keto is that you can have mayo on keto, and it's one of the fats that you can have. So I'm going to put about maybe a tablespoon or 2 into my tuna with the egg, and of course I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper and maybe a little bit of garlic powder. And that's going to be lunch. Now for dinner, I actually have to thaw this meat out. It's frozen right now, but I'm going to have 4 ounces of this ground beef. I'm going to use a slice of the ultra thin Sargento cheese on it. It's 45 calories, and of course, you know, that's good on keto. You can have cheese on keto. Now I am going to have some broccoli with that. You definitely want to be careful with the broccoli because broccoli is high in carbs. I'm only going to have very little of the broccoli, and I'm also going to cook the broccoli in some of this Kerrygold butter to get my fats up. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be consuming, and I'm also going to show you guys what I'm going to be having for a snack. Now this is what I'm going to actually be having for a snack. Now I wouldn't necessarily recommend this, but I think it's a good snack for you to just be able to grab and go. And the thing that I loved about it was that it had 0 sugars in it, and the fact that it is actually 9 grams of protein, and it also only has 1 gram of carbs. So personally, this is a good little snack for me. If I get hungry throughout the day, I'll just grab this and snack on it and let that satisfy me. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna have for a snack. So that's pretty much it. Like I told you guys, really, really simple. I'm going to be having bacon and eggs for breakfast. I'm going to be having tuna and mayo for lunch. I'm also going to be having those little pepperoni snacks for a snack. And for dinner, I'm going to keep it simple as well. I'm going to have a 4-ounce hamburger patty with a slice of cheese and some broccoli. Now, I am going to do a little bit of mixing up with that. Some days I might have asparagus instead of the broccoli. Or, I might, throw a little bit of a different type of green in there. So just to keep you guys aware of that. And I am going to be using the Kerrygold butter. Sometimes I might cook the hamburger patty in coconut oil. Not that it's necessary because the hamburger patty is going to make its own grease. But, just to get a little bit more fat in there, because that's definitely the key to keto. You want to be getting enough fat in order to burn fat. You don't want to eat too much protein. You definitely want to keep your protein moderate and keep your carbs under 20. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Also, I'm going to be doing the intermittent fasting. So I will be implementing the 16-8 method, which is one of the most popular methods. There are other methods out there, but one of the most popular is the 16-8 method. And basically what that is you fast for 16 hours and you're going to eat for 8 hours. And so people aren't confused. Basically what that means is it doesn't mean you're going to eat for 8 hours, constantly eat for 8 hours. It basically means you're going to eat all of your calories, all of your meals within an 8-hour window. And for the remainder of the 16 hours, the only thing that you're allowed to drink is, or, quote unquote, eat or drink is going to be water. I think that you can have black coffee. Won't break your fast, I think, but definitely water. You can drink all the water that you want during your 16-hour window. And again, they have several different methods. I'll leave those down in the description box as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing keto, going to be tracking all of my calories and all of my macros. And I'm looking over here at my MyFitnessPal. And basically for breakfast, I'll be eating like 226 calories. It'll be 2 grams of carbs, 19 grams of fat, and 16 grams of protein. That's for breakfast. For lunch, I'll be eating 230 calories, 1 gram of carb, 21 grams of fat, and 10 grams of protein. For dinner, I want my dinner to be a little bit higher in calorie than the rest of my meals, because that is going to be my last meal of the day, and I want to make sure that I'm full until it's time for me to eat again. So my dinner is going to be 500 calories, and that's going to be 4 grams of carbs, and that carb count is going to basically come from the vegetables, because even though vegetables are good for you, they are a little bit higher in carbs, okay? So it's going to be 4 grams of carbs for dinner, 41 grams of fat, and 26 grams of protein. And as far as snack is concerned, I'm going to have the pepperoni wrapped in the mozzarella cheese, and that is going to be 150 calories, 1 gram of carb, 13 grams of fat, and 9 grams of protein, okay, for a total of 1,100 calories, 8 grams of carbs, 94 grams of fat, 61 grams of protein, okay? So I basically almost hit my personal macros almost perfectly, just off by, a couple here and there. So personally, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to definitely make sure I'm tracking everything week by week. That way I know for a fact what I'm going to be eating for that entire week, because I don't want to have a different meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. The reason why I say that is because I do not like to have to worry about, oh my God, what am I going to eat today? And I don't want to have to worry about having to cook a whole bunch of different meals. That's what I'm going to be doing. Also, of course, I'm going to be drinking my apple cider vinegar concoction. I had to buy me a brand new bottle because I'm almost out of my other bottle. So yeah, with keto and intermittent fasting, there is no way that I should not lose at least 15 to 30 pounds by actually tracking every single thing. Now, I am going to be exercising. Now, of course, if I don't lose 15 to 30 pounds, I'm not going to be mad at myself. But at the same time, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing by going to the gym, exercising, tracking my macros, eating within my carb limit, and making sure I'm getting enough fat in, exercising, all that good jazz in conjunction with this apple cider vinegar, everything's going to be gravy. So I have 30 days, okay? So I'm giving myself 30 days to lose at least 15 to 30 pounds. Like I said, if I don't get to that, if I don't get to that weight, then that's cool. But if I do, that's going to be perfect for me. As a matter of fact, I'll be under my goal weight by my birthday. You guys know I want to get back to 199 pounds before my birthday, July 24th. So I think this is definitely going to help me do that. So that's basically a basic beginner keto friendly meal plan for anybody who's interested out there. And like I said, for those of you guys that do not like tuna, definitely try to use chicken breast. Just make sure that you weigh it out and all that good jazz. Try to stay away from too much onion and all that type of stuff. I know that's good to put in chicken salad and tuna salad, but they are higher in carbs. So that's my keto beginner friendly meal plan and my plan for the next 30 days to lose 15 to 30 pounds. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.